am finishing up my witchy journals. I have 3 left. Give me just 1 second. I've been slowly putting all of the inserts. It took me a long time to bind them all, and then I've been slowly putting all the inserts in. So I'm excited to be finished with these. I wanted to completely finish them by the end of September, and I was close. But then like after October started, then I was like really slowed down. And then I haven't started another collection of journals, which I want to do soon. So let me know what journals you think I should make next, because I have a couple of different. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. So I have a couple of different options. So I don't even know how to do like a poll. Am I able to do a poll? So these are the options that I have to do next. Fairy journals. I have let's see. I have a bee journal. Then I have the moon goddess journals and the tea party journals. Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to do a poll on this. Alright, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. So I have this journal here. It has all of my pockets, a bunch of different pockets, envelopes, folders. So here's some different, like here's a side pocket and a top pocket. Hi! And here's like some different pockets. So then I made all of these inserts here that I'm going to be inserting. So let's do that. Yeah, it's very similar to a scrapbook. So it's called a junk journal because I made a lot of this out of recycled paper, and it's like eclectic different papers coming from different parts. Alright, so like one for fairy journal, that's good. I think I want to do fairy journals the most, but it seems like it's going to be a more difficult one to make. So I'll try to, I don't know how much you can see of what I'm doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. So I have these little tags that this is actually from a cardstock, like a 12 by 12 cardstock, but they have little cut aparts. So I cut those out. Here's another one with the gems, or the crystals. And then this one says life is better in a forest. Jeanette Seville, thank you for the like. And then I have this little folder. So it has these things that flip out. And then you can put a picture here, or you can write here, "You're welcome." And then on this side it has these top loading folders, but then I glued it on so that it can also have a side loading pocket. So I'm going to put this in there. I'm just going to fold it in half so it fits in more nicely. Okay. So yeah, I went for a walk earlier today with my husband and we saw some chickens. So that was fun. The chickens are there often, but it's always fun to see them. So then I made this little tea bag pocket. If you look back on my videos, I have a video tutorial where you can see how I made that. But here it is here. So if you lift this up, you can write down an appointment that you have there. You can do some journaling there or like scrapbooking. Then inside of this folder, this is where it starts to get really meta, because I have this folder that I'm going to put inside of that folder, but I need to put some things in this folder. So I'm going to put that in there. So now I have a folder and a folder, and then as you're flipping through, you have all these different things and different pockets to look at. So it's kind of like something that you can keep on looking through over and over again, kind of like a book that you can read over and over again. Especially if you put little memories, like if you get this book and this is like your October book, and you can write little memories from October, and every October you go back to it, or every October maybe you have a different October book, and then you put your little memories that you made, pictures, like we just went apple picking and we're going to be baking. You can put down recipes that you have. So those are just different ways to use the journal. So I made this journal. Let me know. So this one I accidentally made a little bit too thin, like not wide enough. So I don't know. I thought maybe I could make another ruffle like this one out of the purple and like put it there so that it kind of extends out. Or I was thinking maybe I can keep this one for myself and then use it on my videos to show you how you might use it. So, would you like to see someone show how to use one of these? I have my Genmaicha tea. Which is just tea, green tea that has rice, roasted rice in it. It's good if you have a tummy ache. Then I have this, which is like a little fold out thing where you can, it's nice to like have a place where you can journal and then fold it up so you're not always seeing the journaling. So, or sometimes it's nice to have like a to-do list that you don't want to have looming over you all the time, but you can just close it up. You know where to find it if you need to. I put that in this pocket here. I'm just flipping through and finding some more pockets, but I will flip through here so you can see. Here's a napkin. And then here's a coffee dyed paper. Here is a craft paper that I put some washi on the bottom, some moons. There's like a little checklist that you can make. Here's a little pocket that you might not see. So I always like to put something in the pockets that are hard to know that they're there. So I have this game page that you put on there, that I can put in there. And this is just a page with a little piece of ribbon. I usually leave the envelopes free because when you have little pieces of like stickers or ephemera or something, I want the person who actually uses the journal to have some place to put things. So I don't fill every single pocket, but I like to put a lot of things in the pockets so that people know that there are pockets there, because seeing this page you might not know that there's 2 pockets here. So I'm going to put this, find the magic here. And then I'm going to put something on the side here. So I'll just take this and then fold it so that it fits there nicely. Here's another pocket here, which I think I'll leave empty for now. If I end up at the end of the book and I still have pieces of ephemera, I'll remember to put something in there. And here's a haunted house with a little bow here. Some frogs. Okay, this is a triple pocket, so I'm going to find 3 things to put in there. So I have this little owl tag. I have this paint chip. And I have this sheet that has a little like witch cat on there. Like that. So then as the person flips through, they can just pull on this ribbon here, and then they have that little owl to look at. Here's another napkin with a pair of witch shoes that I drew. Here's another pocket, so I'm going to put this holographic tag in there. And then here's a belly band that I made with ribbon. So I'm going to put this so there's a checklist here, a little place to write a tag or like a label of what else you're writing about in there. And same thing, I really like places that are like relatively hidden where you can write, so you can write with a little bit more freedom if it's more of a diary, or it's fun to look through later if it's like for a family or for a bunch of people to look through. I'm going to leave this belly band blank, and I'm going to put this lace card in here. And I have the cat ear headband and the potion. There's the other part of that napkin. More craft paper, more frogs. Oh, here's another. I'll put this handmade paper that I have tea leaves in. This owl has a pocket, so I'll put, let's see, I made this little memo pad that you can, you can write in, and you can take it out, take it with you, or you can use just the sheets. If you need another piece of paper, you can rip it out and then put it, like tape it onto, like say you don't want to have this text here, you want to cover it up, you can take one of these sheets and cover it up. Okay, here's a pocket that I made with a ribbon. So this is another pocket in a pocket in a pocket situation. So I have this glassine bag that has this pocket here. Just a little Polaroid sticker on there. It has a little cluster here. Then it has some place to write right here. You can pull that card out and write. And you can pull, this is the same card, but it has a little surprise sticker on the back. So I put that in here. And then here's another one of those pages. So I will put, wait a second. I think I will put this in there, these little potions. And then on this side pocket, let's see if I have something. I have this encyclopedia page that I folded. So that hopefully fits in there. Nice, just fits in. Okay, on this pocket here, I'm gonna put this bookmark. This is a little bit thicker, so I like to call it a bookmark, but certainly you can just write on it like any other page. Then this isn't really a pocket, but you could slip something behind there. Here's another pocket. I'll put this magic coloring book page. Okay, so now I have some of these little pages. I have this here, which is like a little cluster. And then I have this lace up corsety like page. So I have some, I can't remember what this is called. I'm blanking. Tissue paper. And this is tracing paper that I did some alcohol printing on. Then this I used a side hole punch. And then a little bow. Handmade paper with the silk threads in. Then this one has these pockets like this. I don't know if I will put anything in there, because it also has these pockets like this, which I do want to put this in here. Then I'll put another one of these game pages in. And then there's these little pockets, but I don't have anything for that. So now I still have these little pages, and I have this here. So let me put those in. So I'm going back to the front, and I have one more pocket that I can put one of these little pages in. And then I might need to switch things around because I still have this one that I can put something. So maybe if I find a good one. Or a good small, oh, I think I know, because we just missed this at the end, these side pockets here. I wonder if that can fit in there. Yes. Then I have this scrap page, but I'll just fold it up and slide it in on the bottom one, like this. And then I have this last one that is kind of big. So instead of just putting it in a pocket, I have these heart paper clips. So I will find a sturdy page that I can paper clip that to. So on the back of this one, I can put this here, and then I can clip it to it. Like that. Then you can see the little heart there. And then that one's done. I've not been tying them, but maybe I should tie them up. Just a loose knot on the side. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing again. So I will just start over and get another pile. So, did anyone watch Big Brother this season? I liked it a lot. I think who I wanted to win deserved to win. That was Chelsea. That's who I predicted to win for the, like, towards the end of the season. I was pretty sure she was going to win. But I was definitely rooting for Rubina. She's Filipino and I'm Filipino, so I was definitely rooting for her. And she's short, so that was great. But Chelsea is also short, so I was happy for her. They have Canadian traders? I didn't know. I know they have Canadian Big Brother, but I didn't know they had Canadian traders. Yeah, I'll definitely play it. I'll definitely watch that because, like, it's really interesting because, like, different people, like, with different, like, personalities. Like, you always think that, you're always told that Canadians are, like, really polite and really nice, and they might have a hard time being traders, but maybe that's what's gonna make it really good. But I don't know. I've not watched a lot of Canadian TV, actually. I can't think of one thing that I've watched that's Canadian. I know a lot of people are saying that Mackenzie had some bad gameplay at the end, but I was really proud of her. I was like, oh, when Chelsea lost that last HOH, um, I was like, oh, she just lost it there, and Mackenzie's gonna take Cam, and then Mackenzie's obviously gonna win. And I was like, well, it's all over for Chelsea. But I think that maybe Mackenzie and Chelsea had words, and like they knew because they were not like stressed out, even though they didn't seem to know any of the answers. So I wonder if they had like a real heart to heart deal. Um, from what I've seen in the past seasons, the last week, like after the fourth place gets voted out, that last week people start to get really honest with each other, and that's when you start to really, you can really trust what you're saying, or trust what other people are saying to you. I mean, a little bit more because there's not a lot more that you can do. So I wonder if they told each other that they were going to take each other because I was telling my husband this, that you, like, they both wanted the full first place and second place prize money to just go to women because they really felt like Cam hadn't contributed to their trio as much as he could have. And so they wanted it to go to each other. And I think that's nice because that was the only way that they could guarantee that was going to happen. And maybe they didn't know that it was going to obviously go to one of them um, based on the jurors. So they wanted to also guarantee that a woman was going to win this season. And it really sucks when you go through a whole season of a game like this, and like the whole season is dictated by women, and like women are running the show, and then potentially a man gets a good amount of prize money or even wins the season, and then like they're the representative of the season forever. So I think it was smart, and I think it was a really good step for women to come together like that. So I was shocked, and I was so happy that she chose to keep Chelsea and basically give Chelsea the win. And I think I haven't seen a lot of the discourse online, but um, I think that there's some like talk that uh, Mackenzie should have like had really bad gameplay to take Chelsea instead of Cam, and then it was um, like results bias because she didn't get any votes at all from anybody on jury. But yeah, you never really know. This journal is in slightly a different order than some of the other ones, so I'm getting a little confused. That's why it's taking me a little bit longer. What else was good this season? Yeah, so I thought this was like one of the best seasons, maybe the best season of Big Brother I've ever seen. I think the uh, AI arena had a big part of that, but I also think that um, the casting was so good because it was a little bit older, or at least it seemed a little bit older to me, and even the younger players, like Mackenzie was one of the younger players, and she seemed really mature. So that was a really big part of it. And then I think Tucker, who won America's Favorite House Guest, um, he just his like chaos that he brought was a big part of the season. Oh, nice. We're gonna watch Canadian Traders soon. I also thought that this episode of Survivor this week was the first like real good one of the season, and so I'm really excited for that. I'm so excited to see Genevieve um, peak, because I was saying in one of my other videos that like I basically haven't seen Genevieve yet. So I knew she was coming, and like sometimes when you don't see somebody a lot in the beginning, then they peak, that means that they're getting voted out, but it's much better when they peak and that means that they are the spearhead of somebody else's vote out. It was really funny though. My husband and I were in the car on the way home right before Survivor last week, and he was like, "What do you think is going to happen? Who's going to get voted out this week?" And I was like, let me think. We have to figure out who is going to go to tribal. So I was like, I think it's probably going to be Red, because last week Red got to sit out Genevieve, and now she's going to have to play because everybody plays when it's even up. So I was like, she's going to have to play this time. So that means that probably Red will go. And then after Red goes, then that means it's probably going to be Rome. It's going to like ricochet back from like Teeny and, gosh, I can't remember their names. Teeny and Saul and, oh, I can't remember their names at all. I can't even remember the name of the character, the castaway who got voted out. So if you can remember, let me know. Comment and tell me. Um, Gosh, I have this tag. I like this tag a lot with the grave on it. I don't know. And then I wrote today. I put today. I don't know why I love that so much. Ominous. Sometimes in the beginning of the season, I have a really hard time remembering all their names. And then, yeah, so I thought it wasn't going to be Saul, even though he was the only one who was left out of the um, vote last time, because usually it does ricochet back, and especially from the uh, edit and everything that we saw before from last week, like all of the talking heads and the things that we saw, like Teeny and even Genevieve say about Rome, it really felt like it was going to be Rome. And I even said like so much that they were going to lose because Genevieve was going to be in. So I was so close. I didn't factor in the Genevieve factor, and I should have. I know better. I know better now. Um, from watching Survivor as much as I have. So sometimes these journals, like all the pages that I make, are exactly the same. So I just follow the formula. I know where every insert goes. This one is made a little bit differently, and it is confusing me. And I am just trying to find good places for everything. I have just a couple of more to put in. I think I'll swap the last two that I put in. Alright, because that one was so confusing, I had a hard time showing it on camera, but I will show the next one because that is my last one and that's exciting. I have my paper clip, my heart-shaped paper clip. I really love these. I should get more shaped paper clips because they're so cute. And I like how they're squat compared to other paper clips that are like a lot skinnier. Alright, so there's that one done. There's the art paper clip. Alright, here's my last one. This is the last one. I love the stripes. And then I took a chance and I put the red here. The red thread with the little like heartbeat stitch. And then on this one I put like the red lipstick and the black perfume. I like the imagery of the witch who uses this journal to be like the kind of girl who wears red lipstick and wears black perfume. So then on the inside cover, I have the moths, the mushrooms, and the moon. So this is a cardstock that I got from one of those paper packs from one of the art stores. It's hard for me to keep track of all the art stores. Different paper packs. I basically, whenever there's a witchy one that I like, I try to get it. And then if you weren't here earlier, these are some little tags that are from a big 12 by 12 that they set up so that you can cut them apart. So these are two tags from that. This is a little journaling card, so you can write on the back there. This here, I will put a crossword page. So this is like a kind of like a crossword dictionary. So it has just a bunch of, so I don't know if you can see there. This is jewelry. And then this is the 12 to 15 letter combination. So like if you have a crossword that's has some longer words. Yeah, so it starts at like 3. So that says gem, gold, and then it moves up like cameo, then a little bit brooch, diadem, silver, spinel. Then it keeps on getting longer and longer. So if you're doing a crossword puzzle and you need to fill something in, you have the right amount of letters. Okay, so then this here has some flips. Lots of places to write and to put stickers if you want to put stickers, or put pictures if you have pictures that are the right size. And then I also, when I glued it on to leave a pocket this way. So I put the glue here, here, and here instead of across the whole back of it, so I can put something in there. I'm just finding something that can go in there. So I'll put this one in there, but I'm going to fold it first. So now it's like a little card. You can write this is darker, so you can get one of those jelly pens. I see a lot of pens advertised now that can write on black paper, but they've always been around. The jelly roll has been around for most of my life. The Sakura jelly roll. Then on the inside here, I'm going to put in this folder inside of this folder, and it has a little pocket, so I'm going to put something in that pocket. Let's see, this. And it has those little frog punch outs that I put on. I'll put that in there. I'm going to leave this side blank unless I have something at the end that needs a place. I have this tea bag that I decorated. So I decorated the tag of the tea bag. I decorated the little wrapper that the tea bag comes in, and then I made this tea bag shape out of cardstock. And this is actually a triple, so you can write in your little reminders there, or you can use these tags to write some journaling if you write small enough, or you can just write the date. If you put some photos in this pocket, then you can turn here and you can write the date and like where you went and stuff. I have this is tracing paper, and here's an owl from an owl book, and then I put this here. This is just a piece of cardstock that I cut off of another page that I used like another part of the page. So I made this little memo pad out of, this looks like avocado dyed paper. So you can take this memo pad, you can take this with you because it's easily removable and you have a lot of places to write. Or if there's something in the journal that you want to cover up, or you need just another place to write, so you can take a page off of that and then you can paste it here. You can tape it on so that it flips in or out. Then here's another pocket up here. So let's see if I have a small thing. This is a page from a game. I don't know what game it is, but it was a game, and I got that out of there. There's lots of places where you can get little papers to use for your journal. This is a double pocket, I think. Is it? No, it's a side pocket, and this one's a top pocket. So I'm going to put, let's see, I'll put this enchanted card up here. Or actually, so I don't cover up as much. I'm going to put this potions in here. And I'm going to put something on the side here. I'm going to put this paper in the side here. So I'm going to, even though I would like the green to show, I have to put it in like this so the white's facing out and then fold it. So then you have this little thing to pull. And then you know where the pocket is. Here's a little pocket here. I don't know if I have anything to go in there. Oh. I'll put some handmade paper with tea leaves in there. And there's another pocket here. I don't know if I have anything to put in there. I'll just put this in there for now. Then this pocket I'm leaving open. This pocket I will put this in. So this is another pocket. It has this tag in here. Lots of places to write. Then it also has this tag on the inside. You can write something here. And then you can put something in there. You can tape something in there or you can write on there. So I'm just going to put that whole pocket in. This I have a bow shaped hole punch that I use to do that. This is a special punch for borders. Some more witch dresses. Here's another one of those. Here's the double pocket that I thought I saw before. So it has two pockets that load from the top. So this one I will put the enchanted in. And then I am going to leave this part blank for now, or empty for now, and I will come back to it if I need to, if I have some extras. This one I'm going to put this spiderweb bookmark in there. I will put this page. This has some washi tape on top. I have to do this while I'm looking at it. Let me just finish up my tea. I have this belly band here. I'm going to put this folder, or this card, because it doesn't have any pockets in it. So you can put like a little piece of washi tape there, and it'll already be framed. You can write in here. And then there's a checklist on the back. I'm going to put this dress in this pocket. This is another card that you can open up. has a little pocket here behind this. Let me see what I can put there. Well, I have one more of these. Oh, I actually have one more of these potions. So I'll put that in there. This is like a dictionary page. I think I got the page that has witch on it. Let's see. Yep. Witch is on there. So I'm going to put that facing out. Oh, I made these little wax seals. This is actually made with hot glue. I'll put this tag in here. So you could tuck something behind this little cluster, but I'm going to leave that for the owner of the book. I think I might leave this pocket blank also. But like I said, I'll come back through. This is upside down. Oh no. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely upside down. How did I do that? So I'll have to either take this out and restitch it, or I will just leave it upside down. That's the good thing about spooky journals, is you can do weird things like that. Okay, this, I will put this paint chip that has a color called Witching Hour. I'm going to put that here because this pocket has a witch right there. And she's on her brew, so I think that's probably Witching Hour for her too. Let's see, what goes here? Oh, this goes here. This holographic sheet. Oh, and then all of these are blank on the back, so there's lots of places where you can write. So it is still a journal, even though it looks like it's mostly just decorated and like a scrapbook. But there's lots of places where you can write. You can write on the envelopes. You can take a like a letter and you can put it inside, your loose leaf, and put it inside and write all of your journaling, everything that you want to. The handmade paper you can write on. You could write on these also if you write big enough so that you can see past the sunflowers. This, I will put this lace ribbon card on. So this one you could even write on if you have like a white pen or something. Or you can put a picture on there. Or a sticker or something, or like a ticket, or like there's lots of things that you might want to keep. They call that ephemera. This is not a pocket, it's just a fold out, so you have a little bit more of like a secret place to write there. I have the cat ears. Alright, so I still have a couple of things to put in, so we can go back to those ones that I skipped. Like I have one more page here, so I can put that in that folder. The first folder that I skipped, and then there's a second folder that I skipped. And I still have this tag here. This has the graph, because I think I got this from like a cross-stitch book. So it has the grid paper. It has like a 10 by 10 grid inside of each square. So you can use that to graph something out, or you can just write on it. So this I'm actually going to put up here so that the ribbon can poke out a little bit on top. Oh, it just started raining. I did not know it was going to rain today, but there are some really beautiful clouds out when I was out on my walk, so I probably should have known. I think it just stopped raining. I'm not kidding. And I have one more. Game paper. And then I just have another little scrap paper that I'm going to put in there too. Unless, on the upside down one, yes. So the upside down one has, oh, does it? No, it's a side loading and I can't get to it as well. So I'm going to leave that for now and I'm going to put this in here. Yeah, so that's that all finished. Ooh. So I am going to put this on the pile. I'm going to take you off of my stand there and I'm going to show you all of them. Oh, sorry, the lighting's bad. So I have some that are the black and white stripes, some that are the moths and the moons, and then so I have a stack here like that. Then here's some more moths and moons. You can see a better view of it here. And then there's some with the little butterflies and moons and stars and like that triangle. I don't know. I guess this is not as specifically witchy, but I thought it gave me witchy vibes, so I used it. Oh, and then some of them I didn't show that some of them have those little book corners. So yeah. So thanks so much for watching. And I will see you next time with my next video will probably be a full flip through. That'll be a long one. And then my next journal collection, which I haven't decided on yet. Alright, thank you. Bye.